Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Baldur's Gate 3 and our little clerical pile of friends. We are continuing with the Gauntlet Shard today, but I did pop back to Last Light to buy some more Thieves' Tools, just in case they come in handy. And I noticed that I've still got the journal, the He Who Was, so we should probably go and hand that in if we can. Let's see, Shadowed Battlefield isn't terribly close, so we're probably at the closest waypoint, to be honest. We've just got a bit of a jog ahead of us. What's up, He?
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
There you go.
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark Justicia and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer.
Let's see what she has to say first.
Careful, for a serpent in life is a serpent in death.
You're not very trustworthy, man.
Witness.
You said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justicia promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised!
If it was just drunk complaining, then why did you report them?
The Dark Justicia said to report everything, big or small. She ain't the type you say no to. She gave him a dagger each and told them to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3 to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Well, by the light of Mystra, I forgive you. This wasn't your doing.
What I did was wrong, and I won't ever forgive myself. But hearing that just one person doesn't hate me, that one person forgives me, makes the load so much lighter. Thank you.
She's suffered enough.
You were supposed to make her suffer, not forgive her.
What happened wasn't her fault. She deserved forgiveness.
That doesn't matter. I seek the guilty, the tormented, the anguished. You have crossed me. And for that, I end your pathetic life.
Yeah, absolute weirdo, this one. Even Raven's got involved. I don't want to harm Raven, but it looks like I might not have a choice. So, what do we do? Raven is going to attack in a moment. So we could probably get rid of them. But I don't want to waste spell slots on them or anything. We can take a hit from Raven. Have some Radiating Orb. Lovely. It turns out we're not even taking a hit. Now, Karlach. We could go for a bit of smiting. We haven't really done a lot of that. Now, what's this burden of time? Disadvantage on saving throws from a nearby Shadar Kai. So I guess that's what He Who Was. Is? Oh yeah, he's a gloom weaver. Very well. Not enough movement. Come on, Lae'zel, you've got legs, I know it. Give him the old rat bat. Excellent. He is going to get hit off at this rate, but he's got radiating orbs, so it's probably not going to do very much.
And found wanting.
Fear, okay. Lae'zel's drops her back. No. The Raven has survived that. Because we probably want to deal with the Raven sooner rather than later. If this guy's going to survive another round of hits. But then... Gah. Nice blinded Shadowheart. And Lae'zel's just running off. That sucks. Double miss is good news. Now, we could stab that bugger, but we've got disadvantage because we are blinded. So basically whatever we do isn't great, although that doesn't use an attack roll, so that worked out okay. We'll probably just smack it, you know. But cantrips allow us to spread the orbs again. Lae'zel's gone for a further stroll, it seems. Come back here, Lae'zel. It's okay.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
I'm sure you do. But put your rat backpack on. Thank you. Now, what do we have? An arrow of roaring thunder. And a note. Return at once. What ails thy mind? Full retreat to the Shadowfell has been ordered by the Queen. You beheld the fate of Lover's Whisper. So Lover's Whisper was out here in the Shadow Curse, it seems. Went crazy and killed her own raven. Which naturally led to the Queen striking Lover's Whisper down. And so they're worried that He Who Was also going to go crazy, which it seems like he's probably done. But not to worry, Queen and everyone else, we have saved the day. Now, do we need a short rest to buff up Lae'zel, or do we just give her a couple of potions? That should do the job. Now it's time to venture into the Gauntlet of Shar.
Nothing of value comes easy. Overcome my trials and win my embrace.
I shall prove myself worthy, Lady Shar.
Yes, we will. We will prove that Shadowheart is in fact worthy. Although we're going to cheat, because why not? Let's try lockpicking a gate for a start. That seems like a good idea. It's a difficult roll, but we just about got the bonuses to get it done. Now we can stroll into this little maze. Perhaps tug on that lever. And then that will allow us through to the next section. Ooh, Misty Step. We'll take that. There might be traps and whatnot in here. Yeah, there are.
A trap? This place is more dangerous than I thought.
It's not that dangerous.
Surely there's a spell for this sort of thing.
There certainly is, Gale, but I don't know if we've got any knocks left on us, so we'll just do it this way. It'll be fine. We're just going to chill out in this room. Now, Shads, what's this all about?
The bowl contains an ancient rust-colored bloodstain. It forms a neat disc, as if spilled calmly and willingly. You recognize this as a trial where initiates would prove themselves to Lady Shah. This one would put their skills of stealth and infiltration to the test.
We can do that. We're stealthy.
Values those that can remain unseen and can still obtain what they want.
Interesting. Oh, she was carrying on. Never mind, we're Gale now. This is what we want. Wonderful. Trial 1 complete. Now, I'm pretty sure we can't cheat the second one in any interesting sort of ways, so we're just going to have to...
Initiates walked these halls once, seeking to become Dark Justiciars.
Just going to have to stroll in, see what we can do.
Follow in their path. It teaches us that we are our own worst enemy much of the time. Her embrace will elude us until we shed that which holds us back.
Wonderful. So it's the self-same trial. There's a clue in that. There's an ambush. Who's that? It's Karlach. And there's Lae'zel. And there's Shads. Which means there's probably a Gale around here somewhere too. I didn't see him immediately, but that's fine. I'm sure he'll show up. So what if we were to get the drop on them, as it were? Can we do that? Can we ping Lae'zel with Lae'zel? Yeah, we can. And we've got a surprise round as well. So now that we've done that, let's move on. Karlach, your target is yourself. So how about... yeah. Bit Sacred Flame. Because it doesn't have an attack roll, it's generally pretty effective even in darkness. But Gale saved against Gale's flame, so that sucks. Now, Shads. You're all the way over there, so we're probably best off dashing with you. Now, Lae'zel can bash the other one. The other one who was surprised, as it happens. Which is odd, because we've got the alert skill, so I don't know why this one was surprised. They're a shadow as well. We could always hit them again, but 15% chance? What madness is that? Do we really want to use one of our charges on it? I don't think so. Karlach could now bash herself, but she's got a much better chance again. Blam. And now Karlach has apparently lost self-same trial, which the others still have. So if the others attack a reflection that's not their own, they incur Cheater's Folly, which reduces their ability scores. And it's a curse as well, so it's a pain in the buttocks. But as Karlach doesn't have a target anymore, she can now attack anyone she likes. Let's use a guided strike there. Why not? And there goes Shadow Lae'zel by the look of it. Thanks to that psionic backlash, which hopefully doesn't count as Cheater's Folly. Because it was Gale that would have used it. He seems to be in fine fettle, so I guess that doesn't count. Blam. And it seems like he's just obliterated his target. So that's great. That just leaves one target left, which is Shadowheart. What's she going to get up to? Very well. She's going to cause a bit of bother with her silence. But you know what doesn't need to be cast? Stick. And also crossbow. Stick, it seems, isn't going to work because we're still too far away. But if Karlach gets in there, let's drop a Sacred Flame first, because that had been working pretty well. Alas, not this time. But now let's cast bow on her. Nice. And that actually broke concentration as well. Fantastic. Victory is ours. And Shadowheart has dropped the Umbral Gem. So that's 2 Umbral Gems.
Her most sacred path.
A most annoying path. But needs must. As we enter the Faith Leap trial. And if we have a look there on the floor, we can see the map. Goes up there, across, up, jiggity bit, and up. Or potentially we could just go straight up, jump across onto that platform, and then work our way. We'll see how it goes. Although before we do this one, it might be another where we can just do it first before we venture in. So let's see. Yeah. Oh. Karlach can get to here at least. And then she steps off here. And then goes this way a bit. I'm not sure if there's any benefit to doing it first before you start the trial. But it might be worth doing. What if she jumps onto that platform there? Doesn't really help. So I guess we'll just sneak up a bit and then we'll try and head that way a bit.
Won't last much longer like this.
Okay. She fell off. Is there a spell for this? Is it daylight? It might be daylight. Daylight enchant item. Let's enchant Gale. So you can shine like the sun. Okay. Appears to have misclicked slightly. Can we get him back up and running?
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Maybe we just start the trial. Doesn't seem to make a difference, I don't think. So we know this is fine. And then we can do a little hopsy boo over to there. And then we've got to go... Nope. We're over here now. Okay. Where do we go from there? Somebody has been bleeding all over the map. Shads. Not helping masses. It looks like we can go forward a bit. And then this will lead us to that next platform, which we can actually straight up jump to. And then from that one we could go forward here.
Keep going.
Yep, hop off there. And then there perhaps. And then how close do we need to be? We can go a few steps forward and then perhaps we can just jump onto the last platform. Good, we got there.
That's the last one. The inner sanctum is within reach now.
Yeah, it is.
The final test awaits.
reputations.
So the inner sanctum awaits. But also, we haven't found the spear that Shaz needs, so maybe he needs to do that as well. Maybe we need to have a nap first. Just a little nap, is that going to do the job? Maybe. There's a challenge ahead of us, which is not one that is going to be suitable for this party. But maybe that's what we're going to have to deal with. I'm just going to take this lift back up quickly. I'll be back, crew. I just want to pop that lever handle that I've just picked up into this base. And now we can use this lift anytime we like to get up and down. Who's ready for a fight, which won't go well for 4 clerics? We're in the silenced library. And thus everyone is silenced. It's not amazing. It's the librarian that's doing it though, so if we can deal with them, maybe things will work out okay. Lae'zel can't quite reach the bugger to bash them, so we'll just put more bolts in them. Do we actually want to deal with the Silence Aura right now? Yeah, if these buggers are just using attacks rather than casting spells, then I suppose it doesn't hurt to turn off the Silence Aura at this point. So we'll see what we can do. Blam. Silence no more. This lot can do their dashing. We'll just have a quick look and see that we are fairly close now to level 9. Pretty good. Generally one finishes Act 2 somewhere between levels 8 and 10. So 9 will be fine. Now Shaz. Can't go wrong with Sacred Flame against all these lads. Noxious Fumes? Have you done that? No, we did that, didn't we? We've got the ability to noxiously fume buggers in our vicinity. Perception failed. Always worrying. I'd quite forgotten this place was trapped, but now I remember. Stop double attacking us, you wretches. Now, who hasn't attacked yet? That one. Curses. That wasn't very clever of you, was it, mate? Why do they keep doing this? Why do they keep allowing us to opportunity attack them? Idiots. Nice. Maybe getting close to threaten that one. Oh, there are traps, yes. You've saved against that, so no noxious fumes for you, it seems. We'll use a guided strike there. I think we're going to need a full rest at some point. Before too long. But because of that, we may as well use actual spells rather than just bloody cantrips. Even though my entire party is spellcasters, I'm still in the gotta save the spells for later mode, when I really don't need to be. Blam. Yeah, spells making this a bit easier, really. Although Karlach can still give it the bonks. And there we go. Another group of foes bested. Now, bookcases.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
A button? Why would a button need to be disarmed? I suppose the obvious answer is because it's trapped.
Maybe later.
Barking. Can we rest?
We'll rest in a minute, Karlach.
That did the trick.
Aha! There we go. We've opened a gate. And we've got a row of books that's trapped. How does that work? They better be good. Tome of the Self-Same Trial. So it would have just told us about how to do that challenge. The final sacrifice of the Moon Daughter. The sacred spear once wielded by the Night Singer herself now awaits her chosen champion. The foul Moon Witch Selûne shall weep bitter tears and forsake her misguided followers. But let no ambitious of the night be tempted to seize the spear unbidden, for they shall find it an inert bauble stripped of its holy purpose. That's all very interesting. Rather than look at all the other bookshelves though, let's just check one of these guys just to see what loot they have, and the answer is nothing terribly exciting.
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Yes, but there's a riddle of the night.
What can silence the night song?
That's a good question. What can silence the night song? Maybe we do need to look at these other bookcases, because I've got no idea. Teachings of Lost, the Night Singer. What can silence the night song? The Night Singer herself, Shar. Okay. Is this the answer? Looks like it was. That's good.
Trap.
Because there are
This place
indeed
is more
traps
dangerous than I
everywhere.
thought.
Now then, the Spear of Night. Shads, would you like to do the honours?
This has to be the Spear of Night.
Shah allows it. Use the spear to kill Night Song. Stats aren't great on it though. And the Dark Justiciar helmet. The wielder has a bonus to saving throws against spells. Well obscured, the number they need to roll a crit is reduced. That's kind of cool. We'll take it.
The disc is moving. Shah's trials must continue wherever it leads.
Now what? Well, that's where the gems go, for sure. To open up that locked door. But first, it's nap time. And it was a thoroughly uneventful nap time at that. Now, who's got umbral gems about their person? Gale's got a pair of them. Shads has got another. And the door opens. The door to where? To a waypoint.
This must must be where initiates undertook their final preparations. The end is near. This must be the last step. I need to pray. Only by Lady Shah's grace did we even make it this far.
It would be incredibly rude of us to pry inside her mind at this point.
All right. No need to dash in ahead of me. I'm ready.
Onwards then.
Your party is gathered. You are ready. Or so you hope.
So, depending on our choices ahead, the state of the region could change and some active quests may become unavailable. I think we can cope with that.
Trepidation and awe ripple through you as you enter the water. Beyond lies Shah's domain, the Shadowfell.
We're okay. Looks a bit like the astral plane, but a bit more metal.
Lady Shah. I can feel her all around. This is her domain. This is the Shadowfell.
It's also the Night Song's prison.
Lighter than a Tressim's feather. Like I could fly away.
And much like the astral plane, we can in fact do big jumps. Woo! What's this? It's Night Song, the singer of sorrows.
I have felt you coming. The first in a century.
You, who have come to seek the praise of your wicked goddess. You, who have come to drive a dagger through my heart.
A spear.
Not a dagger. A spear.
There we go.
My Lady Shah's spear. Her fate is mine to seal. Let me handle this.
The fate you seal is your own. To be a Dark Justicia is to turn your heart from everything but loss. You will know no love, no joy, only servitude, until of course your mistress inevitably discards you. And there is much she does not tell you. A terrible blood price that may extend beyond my own death.
You feel Shadowheart bristling. This is important to her. But your bond is strong. You may yet be able to sway her from the path of duty to the path of light. And Night Song is not blind to your conflict. Behind that raging heart is the restless beat of one who knows too well that her fate hangs in the balance.
Shaz, is this truly what you want?
Yes, I think so. My whole life's been leading to this. No turning back now.
You can't allow your goddess to control you, Shaz. Choose your own way.
Cannot allow! This is my mistress's will, my life's purpose!
No, it's not. Your life's whatever you make it. Don't give up on yourself. Jeez. This basically requires a 20. That's not a 20. Let's try an inspiration. That's not a 20. Let's see where it goes. It's probably fine.
If I I have to step over your corpse to fulfill what Lady Shar asks of me, so be it. Your choice.
No, this is wrong, but I can't afford to lose you. Do what you must.
Well, well, well. What's that I sense? A spear intended for my heart? Empowered by your goddess, I. Empowered to kill the child of a god. Do you know what I am, little assassin? For I know you. A lost child. Frightened by wolves in the dark.
What did you say?
Much has been promised to you, hasn't it? But what has been taken from you? What do you know of your own heart? Your own life? I sense more in you than you know.
Whatever you think you know of me won't matter once I become who I'm meant to be.
She does know something about you. Spare her and see what she has to say. Hey!
I can't believe I just did that. Lady Shar will disown me. What will happen to me?
Not what will happen. What will you do? Your past is not yet lost. Your future is not yet fixed. Lay a hand on me in friendship, not quite Sharon. And I will fight the battle that has been waiting for me this last century. Then, oh then, we will have much to discuss.
Well, this seems to have buggered Shar's plans.
Our Lady of Silver, hear me. She who guides the Moon Maiden Selûne, mother of the so-called Night Song. The Night Song is no more! I am resplendent.
Yeah, you are.
You have given me a great gift, little warrior. Don't you find it oh so curious that you would spurn your Dark Lady? Perhaps you feel a stirring of the truth already. But that will come later. There is a battle yet to be fought. You have done what we feared was impossible. You have released me from a century of sorrow. Your power is great. So too must be your weapon. You must choose what you will wield. And the Moon Maiden will provide. Thus I have said. Thus will it be so. Are you ready?
Blimey. Ready for what?
To kill Ketheric Thorm.
Can we do that?
To leave. Lady Shar won't stand for us to be here, not after what we did.
Alright, let's get out of here.
I'm not sure there's a place that's far enough away for me to go. Lady Shar must be angry. But there's only silence. Let's get out of here, please. Whatever's coming, I don't want to be in the heart of the Shadowfell when it finds me. The Night Song will be headed for Moonrise Towers. We'd better get there. and see what she's unleashed against Ketheric Thorm.
Aasimar for an ally? Feel the odds shifting in our favour already.
Yeah, we do. Now we got a Moonlight Glaive. Let's have a little peek at that. Radiant damage. It's +2. It's two-handed. It's not really what we use on Shads, given that she prefers a shield. It would be kind of appropriate, but that would drop her armor class a bit. But then, why isn't Gale wearing a shield? Go on then. Shields for Gale. Glaive for Shadowheart. Although, given what I've got planned for her, no. The Adamantine Shield is her best bet. I've changed my mind already. Do we want to use the glaive on anyone else? Maybe not. Seems inappropriate. But it looks like we've got a convenient portal to get us out of here.
Forgive me.
Something's amiss. Shadowheart, what happened? Why did you vanish like that?
I thought I was done for. I thought perhaps I might have been dead. This is all like some sort of terrible dream. But it's real, isn't it? I stood before the night song. I heard Lady Shah's words. And I failed her. Worse than failed her, I defied her. Just because of what that Aasimar said. I tried to leave, but Shah blocked me. Punished me for failing her. I thought I knew the limit of pain that the incurable wound could inflict, but I had no idea. It felt like I was suffering the agony of 1,000 people all at once. My blood was boiling, my hair was on fire. I thought I'd claw my own face off with the pain. But then she released me. Banished me, more like. She said I was an outcast. That all of her children would know me and revile me.
Shadowheart looks distraught, abandoned by her goddess and all former allies. And as for her divine magic, admitting who empowers her now may break her spirit for good.
It's any consolation. I think you did the right thing.
You're lucky to have such confidence. Me. I think the full price of what I've done has yet to reveal itself. I'm a target to Lady Shah's followers now. Nightsong promised she'd tell me something about myself. I need to speak with her as soon as I can. What she said to me back in the Shadowfell about the wolves, that's no coincidence.
No.
She took flight to hunt down Ketheric Thorm. All I can do is help hasten his demise, and hope that answers soon follow.
Maybe they will, Shads.
When the chance arises, I must speak to Nightsong again. Whatever she claims to know, it may just help me make sense of everything.
We will speak to Nightsong again soon, I'm sure. But for now, what's next on the agenda? We don't have a lot of time today. Let's quickly skip back to last light.
There you are. What's happening out there? Who was that streaking across the sky?
Oh, it's a long story. But Isabel, I did find the empty sarcophagus of an Isabel Thorne, Ketheric's daughter.
Her breath catches. You notice a barely perceptible shudder run through her body.
An unfortunate coincidence. I hope never to meet the wicked man who hemorrhaged shadows over this peaceful village.
Very well. Well, that person anyway, that was Nightsong, an immortal that Ketheric had trapped within the Shadowfell.
An immortal? But it couldn't possibly be. Never mind. It doesn't matter. What matters is you have him in a corner. Jaheira and every fighting body in this place have gone to Moonrise Towers to face Ketheric down. She's waiting for you there. End this. Now. We're all counting on you.
You got it, Isabel. Well, they're not right now, because, yeah, there's not a lot of time left today. But there is another fight that we could probably have time for. So let's go and look at that, shall we? It's up north somewhere. It's kind of random. It's just like a little boss fight, just tucks in a corner. For no clear reason. I guess they were like, well, we've got this boss that we designed, and it needs to go somewhere. Act 2's a bit short. Should we stick it there? Yeah, why not? Shadow-cursed Shambling Mound. Do we want to get any closer to it? Or are we good? Maybe we want to... Okay, we failed to hide. Now maybe we're hidden? We get a surprise strike? Ooh. Wasn't expecting that sort of hit. In we go. There we go. I thought everything else was going to show up at some point. So because it has, maybe it's time for a bit of Spirit Guardians. Can we go wrong with Spirit Guardians? I say no. As for Karlach, can you blind the buggers? Maybe not. Who do you want to take down first? The big boy or some of these little lads? Perhaps the little lads. Yeah, we'll just stand about. And then maybe more Spirit Guardians on Shads. Let's get a couple up just to be on the safe side. What you can do, mound. You're going to gob over everyone with your digestive sap. Yeah, it's going to be lots of ranged attacks, so I don't think our Spirit Guardians will last all that long. God damn it. There goes one already. Now the Shadow Curse Vines are going to ruin everyone's day. So, got some radiating orbs off at least. Yeah. Karlach, do you want to just... Yeah, maybe we do just want to smash the boss. And then... Yeah, we might be slightly entangled, I'm not sure. So let's maybe smash these harpers a bit as well. And then another Spirit Guardians. Seems fun. And that one popped. So that's cool. But the pops are also likely to break it, so yeah. I don't think that Spirit Guardians is also long for this world. More digestive juices. So, acid damage. And can be devoured if we're restrained. That's not good. That could one-shot us. Look how much damage we're taking. We're getting wrecked. We're going to need another bloody long rest at this rate. Okay. Shads is down, and she's already taken 2 hits from failing to thingy. Okay. So you are a pain in the ass, basically. Yeah, I think we're going to need another long rest after this, so let's just go all out. And hope that we don't get devoured too badly. Because that would be a shame. Can we shove Karlach? We can't reach her. Okay. Karlach, what do you want to do with your life? Is it Spirit Guardians? Might be, you know. And then Lae'zel. Let's heal everyone. That gets Shads back on her feet. And that was only a bonus action as well. So we'll bash one of those harpers too. A little bit of a potion.
Help, please.
Radiating orbs on the mound was quite helpful, I think. So now the mound has got 51 left still. What if we give it a big old guiding bolt? 22. That's not that big. It's kind of hoping for more. Bit of a heal for Shads. Now, 29 left. Yeah, let's go all in. This fight is the worst, and therefore we're going to hit it with everything we've got. That's the mound out of the way at the very least. Jeez. Explosions. Thankfully everyone's still alive. But yeah, I feel like Gale's about to die if anyone pops too close to him. So let's move him back a bit, just because. That guy at least doesn't pop, but those two do. So yeah. We also got a cheeky level up there. Okay, Karlach died. Oh, we're dropping like flies. Alright, Karlach is officially dead. Why am I not able to just res people right now? Oh, it's probably because I have the wrong party member selected. Okay. So Karlach officially died. Whoops. But we've got, for our troubles, the Ironwood Club. Doesn't look that impressive, all told. But we've got it. I'm sure it's got extra abilities which aren't showing up there. Yeah, it just appears to be a regular ass club there. But I'm sure it gets bonuses if you got a bit of shillelagh on the go. Oh well, maybe not. We'll get Karlach back on her feet in a bit. Maybe we'll come up here though first. Old Skelly Bones here. It's got a little diary. From a treasure hunter. Found a key up here, but unless it unlocks a chest full of water and sunlight, I've no use for it. And it does not. It unlocks a chest full of the Ring of Self-Immolation. Which on the face of it doesn't sound like something we really need. So we've got a couple of level ups. I was kind of hoping the whole crew would level up. But Lae'zel needs 9 more XP. Where are we going to get 9 XP from? There's nowhere left to really explore. There's nowhere left to fight. Well, actually that's not true. There's a little fight near the House of Healing perhaps that we haven't done. So that's a possibility. But first things first, let's get Karlach back on her feet. We could use a scroll, but we may as well pay Bone Friend. I need to resurrect someone, please, Mr. Bone.
Then thou must return with the proper payment.
I've got gold.
This is the price of balance.
I've definitely got 200 gold.
Well counted. I recommend keeping thy distance for a moment. By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Hooray! She's back. Now, Arabella.
If Bowman says I'll be alright, I'll be alright. I wish it was different. I wish Mum and Pops was here.
You've been so strong, though. They'd be so proud of you.
I don't feel so strong. Or anything, really. Just tired.
That's life. I was kind of hoping we'd get a cheeky 15 XP for that, to get Lae'zel leveled up. But alas, no. We will worry about the level ups next time anyway, though. And probably another nap before we go to Moonrise. But until then, thanks for watching, friends. I'll see you soon.